Tarot time. If you're watching this video, the divine messages are definitely for you. Welcome to Positive Tarot Wisdom, and I am going to have a synergy reading with Tuned In Tarot momentarily, so let's just wait for her. It's just a few seconds. Hey, Pearl, and the prayers. Just waving hi. Hello, people. Thank you for joining. Okay. All right. Let's see if it's going to finally go through. Instagram, don't give us some grief. So while that's happening, I will shuffle my deck real quick. Let's see if I can invite you, Pearl. Tuned In Tarot. Okay, let's see. Request. Tuned In Tarot. Let me know if you receive it. Yes!
Hi, that was so weird. I was on Tuned In Tarot, but it was saying I was prone to prayers.
I don't, you see, now the technology is
This
mind-blowing,
Mercury
right?
retrograde, but it was me. I was like, I literally went back. I signed out of Tuned In Tarot and into prone the prayers, and then out of prone the prayers and back in.
Well, it's okay. Let it be. We're getting this free service. So
Yes, we are. And you know what? I wasn't sure what deck I was going to reach for, and I had a feeling that I wanted to be in union with you today and use my Rider-Waite.
Okay.
And
Perfect.
then that is the deck I just picked up, so I'm going with that. So we're actually going to have union today for the
Perfect.
forecast reading. I think that's auspicious for tomorrow.
Yes, and just so everyone would know, this coming Saturday, happy Halloween. Pearl and the Prayers, especially yours truly, Pearl, would be performing live, and I will record it. Of course, this is going to be recorded live. I will upload it on YouTube, spread it on Facebook. She definitely deserves to be recognized by everyone, especially on my side of the crowd. Asia would probably be looking at you more than as a demographic, so that's going to be interesting. So thank you for doing that for everyone.
Thank you. I appreciate that opportunity. It's going to be really fun. I'm going to go live from the Pearl and the Prayers account. So I'll go that one. You'll actually, maybe that's why Pearl and the Prayers dropped in today.
It's a sign.
That's the account I intend to use on Saturday.
It's definitely a sign. So you know what? I have no issues accepting that truth, and yeah, let's do this. At least Pearl and the Prayers would definitely be performing.
And we have good news. We were looking for a drummer because our current drummer that we had, he's a citizen of the U.S. and Paris, and he had decided to stay in Paris and had informed us a few months ago that he didn't think he could do it anymore because he was thinking he was going to stay there. And he just informed me this week that he is planning to still be in the band, so we did not lose our drummer. Oh my God, the cards that are coming up right now.
That's interesting.
And so that is just really, really great. Wow. Okay. Wow. My deck is vomiting here. Let's see.
I just realized that my work screen is still up, so I had to swipe it and go, okay, you know what? Enough of that. You know, I'm done with this. I'm done with today. It was such a frantic day.
So interesting and so amazing.
Okay.
All right. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
You're ready. Okay. I don't have my headphones in today, so it's a little quieter for me. I'm going to lean in so I can hear you better. Okay. All right. So the first card that came up for tomorrow is the King of Cups. He's here. It's interesting because this is the deck that I use for Divine Masculine Headspace. So for me, this is such a masculine card in just like the whole feeling of the deck. And then plus we've got a king here. A king who is in command of his emotions. He is sensitive. He is nurturing. He is kind. He's compassionate. This is watery signs, of course. Our Scorpio or Cancer or Pisces. And he has a cup here, and it's filled up, and he's filled it up himself. Now, when this king comes up for me a lot now, in my readings, of course, I explore that balance of divine masculine to feminine. And the divine masculine in this space, the light traits are everything I just described. The shadow traits of the king, though, of this particular king is, while he is very sensitive, very in tune with emotions, and ruled by his heart, he is very quiet about this and does not express this very well. He's
Very
not
true.
very expressive. So you've got a king tomorrow. He's got a cup full of love, but he's definitely going to have to be working on expressing.
Mhm.
I know that because the next cup, the
Oh
Ace
my
of Cups,
God, for
there
real?
it is. His cup of love. It's finally filled up by himself.
Hmm.
Okay, and this is something that has been going on in the energy for divine masculine for this past week. He's realizing this in his headspace, and he's like, okay, I really need to get this energy together. So to see this cup filled up is wonderful. Now we're looking not just at masculine here. I don't want to insinuate this is the energy for everyone, but this is really significant because for him, this was his challenge, right? To fill it up by himself. Everyone, though, tomorrow has got their cup, this full cup.
Hmm.
And there's a continued message here of continuing to do the work of filling your own cup, because only when your cup is full is there enough to spill over and to share with the others in your life. So this is, just as you're heading into this weekend energy, keep that cup filled so that you can continue to share and be filled up all weekend, so you can go back and head back into your work week and be replenished, right?
This is so weird, but I'll show you my cards afterwards.
Okay. Now,
But
I know, I kind of know already. I can almost see your cards, Eric, but I got I'm tuned in. Okay, but there we go. Here's the one drawback we've got coming from this whole thing. And this is how I know that I was supposed to talk about the shadow traits of the king. We have a king who wants so much to be an emperor. He wants to be an emperor when he brings in this cup, when he makes this offer. So we do have somebody who's seeking that emperor energy. And we have somebody who needs to call on the emperor energy, because the emperor has all of the traits of all of the kings in complete balance. So his cup is filled. He has the ability to take action like the King of Wands. He does it with clarity, directness, integrity, command like the King of Swords. And like the King of Pentacles, he has like a solid foundation from which to do all of this. This is what the Emperor is. And so that energy tomorrow is a command of your emotion, a sensitivity and being in tune with it, the ability to fill your own cup from this space, and the need to then take what you have done, filled this cup, and offer it, calling on the ability to express and really command your empire. So that's what I'm seeing for tomorrow.
So it's interesting that before we go to my cards, the king of cups is looking at the cup, and the cup is in between the emperor that's in reverse. So I interpret it the same way. No, you're right.
Like,
you're
on
right.
Camera correctly.
Oh no, so he's behind the cup, so he's not looking at the cup then. Okay.
Yes, this is what it's like because this is mirrored, right?
Right.
So for me, yeah, the king is on the left, then the cup's in the middle, and then the emperor was on the end. Yeah.
So you have fire and water. I see that because the emperor is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio for water.
I see too.
And it's curious because I'm about to reveal.
Like, this is my fire sign and that's my rising sign, and then
I am.
My DM is Cancer and with an Aries rising.
What a weird coincidence, right?
Like, it's just stupid.
Okay, so the king. My impression is the king is saying that it's okay for everyone, be creative. The cup is actually overflowing for tomorrow. It's going to be an emotional day tomorrow. So don't be disorganized. Don't be like the despot, which is the reverse emperor, because you are going to lead the day in a better way, which leads to my cards, which is very, very coincidental, just so you know. Since the reverse emperor,
at all.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
It's synchronistic, right?
It's too weird. It's too weird for me. The emperor reversed. You have fire, I have fire, which is the Nine of Wands. So this is being defensive, you not accepting the fact that the emperor, you need to be organized. The emperor is a despot. He gets disorganized. He's reversed. If he were upright, he'd be organized, he'd be large and in charge, and he'd be respected. But in this case, that guy's a tyrant. So don't be defensive. Tomorrow it's going to be like, it's acknowledge the fact that yes, you are passionate, but you need to give way. That's why the emotions are there. It's going to be very interesting tomorrow. That's fire. That's my first fire because I have a second one. But the second card would show water, the Knight of Cups reversed.
Cup.
So this is emotional, being unrealistic, which is like the Emperor. He's unrealistic. He's emotional. He's he has an overactive imagination. He's not considerate over the people, how the people experience, how the people experience his leadership. So don't be that guy. Unlike the King of Cups, he's very, very stable, which is a strong message. Here on the next one is conflict, the Five of Wands.
Ooh.
If you do not follow the discipline and the emotional stability of the King of Cups, this is how it's going to lead. It's not unhealthy conflict, but instead, these are protection messages for everyone. It's going to be a passionate Friday. It's going to be an emotional Friday. Fire and water mixing together. It's going to be a lot of steam, people. It's going to be a lot of steam. I would have expected earth and fire to make lava, so I will lava you, but this is different. It's like a lot of emotions, a lot of passion. So it's not a bad day tomorrow, but redirect that energy for everyone. Redirect those emotions, redirect that passion, make it productive, deal with people in a better manner, synchronize, just like how we're synergizing right now. It's put that energy to your advantage. Energy's energy. Energy's not something that you need to throw out of the window, because there are certain energies that you go, wow, this is excessive. Use it to your advantage.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Aikido. When you use Ki Aikido, when somebody lunges at you, use his force against him, turn it around, make him fall to the floor, hit his face on the ground. I will keep you grounded. Take this. But the whole point is use that energy. Don't reject the energy. Accept the fact that there's a lot of strong. I mean, there were days when I accepted there's a lot of negative energy around me. I put it to my advantage. I turned it around and I told people, oh, so this is exactly how you guys feel. What are your suggestions? How do you think this is going to flow? Then they realized, Eric, you're right. You know what? Let's change the whole plan. Things are going to work out better with this plan B. So just negotiate, have a dialogue. So don't be that reverse emperor, people. That's the suggestion. Don't be that despot. But amazing, right? Yes. Water and fire. I don't know. This is just too crazy, Pearl.
Do you want to do bottom of the deck?
Shadow card. Ooh. No, the star reversed.
All that water you're talking about, all those emotions, the emotions, a lot of feelings.
That's a lot of feelings and choices. So don't lose hope though. Tomorrow is going to be, it's still going to be a positive day, because I like the fact that that card showed up, because you'll have choices. You have the choice to be violent or non-violent.
Yes.
It's up to you.
Yes.
Be passionate, be emotional, but don't be unnecessarily emotional
or not expressive too. Because
exactly.
the thing is, while it is true that we need the organization of the emperor, and we don't want to have like that despotic controlling aspect of that emperor, we do want to flip around the energy where we're not expressing the emotions we're feeling. Having all of this going on and doing nothing about it,
it will lead to
that fire, because that fire is still there. It's just building and building and building and building and building. So when this turns actually comes out, where then you're getting that Five of Wands energy, the Nine of Wands, you're tired, you're fatigued, but also that Nine of Wands is perseverance. So the star is don't lose hope, and that Nine of Wands is persevere. You will persevere through this impasse, through this block. And the block is not being able to bring in that cup. The block is not being able to express like that. That's definitely what I see. And you will persevere as well.
The positive twist behind this all is, I've interpreted I know traditionally the star in reverse is like you're losing hope. But for me, the star has reached the earth. Your wish is being fulfilled. That's another I agree with you.
way. I agree.
That's another way of interpreting it. So tomorrow's going to be good. I predicted today is good, and I love today.
It's
like, okay.
Weekend, I feel it.
Oh, Mercury retrograde is finally going to end, folks.
It's going to end on the election day.
Coincidentally.
On the 3rd is the last day. So when we wake up on the 4th, we're gonna see what all happened from that Mercury retrograde energy. We're gonna find it out real quick. We're gonna find out if we have one of these or one of these?
Or I go, hey,
Ooh.
Pearl, or
Do
we
have
go,
a
okay, the next
totalitarian
day,
empire, or do
is
we
it
have
something
like,
better? Is it
yeah,
something
something
better or
better?
something worse?
That would be something better. I could go for. I could definitely
Or,
go for something better than those two very drab options.
well, choose the lesser evil.
That's, that's sad. That's true. That's
It is
true. And it's
true.
sad because that isn't at all what it's supposed to be, right?
But
You're
life
supposed to
will
have
always give you lemons,
choices,
so
and we
it's
don't.
okay.
I teach a 16-year-old, and he had his oh no, he just texted me. He was doing an assignment and he asked my opinion about a proposition. So he's like doing his homework or something. He asked me about Proposition 22, my opinion, because I was a Lyft driver former Lyft driver. Vote no. By the way, it is funded fully by corporations to try to get out of labor laws, and they're trying to say that it protects part-timers. It doesn't. There will still be part-time work because if they have to hire people as employees, you can bet your ass they're going to hire most of them as part-time, and then you'll still be you're still going to be able to work part-time for that company anyway, regardless.
Right.
So he asked my opinion. And then we were talking about it, and he said he had an assignment where they were supposed to come up with a new system of voting. And he told me what they came up with, and it was so clever. I can't remember all the details, but one part of it was that you basically had a scale. You put your top candidate, and then you listed, in order. Well, if not this piece of shit, then this one, like however you wanted to do it.
That's right.
And then, as one would drop out of the race, the next one that had the most votes would step up. So it would be like a true expression of who people felt the most compelled to vote for or the least compelled to vote for. I was like, I love that. And why don't we ever think of new ways to do it? This way is obviously stupid, since we've had 2 elections in my lifetime where everyone was like, this guy. And then it was like, yeah, no, just kidding. Because of the, lines that have been drawn around the different parts of the country that will make it so that the certain party will win and actually have nothing to do with true democracy. Anyway, move on. Nothing to see here. Don't look behind the curtain.
It's okay, but I am seriously hoping for a better situation after all of this.
Me too.
After all of this is over.
Me too.
But I have a good feeling it will be. It'll be better than
I think we're gonna get something new. And I don't think it's
that's
gonna
a
be
fair
just
statement.
because it's
That's a fair statement. Something new,
yeah,
yes.
something new. It's gonna be something new. Whatever it is.
But again.
All right, my friend. I love doing this with you. I'm looking forward to Saturday.
Me too, definitely. So that's 5 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, it's 5?
Oh no, it's 5 p.m. your time. Then it's 8 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, I've been saying 7 and 10. I'll have to dial that back. I didn't write anything. I didn't put anything in print.
Wait, so it's 7 your time. So it's 7, 8, 9. It's okay. I mean, it works for me. If it's 10 p.m.
Because I thought you had said that, but
it works for me too. Because if you're 7, it's your 7 p.m. That'd be my 10 p.m. It doesn't matter. It works for me. We'd even have a bigger demographic during that time. It's prime time.
I think that's why we talked about, because it was for Facebook. We talked about that, and so I just kept that time.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'll set it up.
7 p.m. Pacific and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. And
definitely.
From my Pearl in the Prayers account, and I wanted to have a nice sound, but it's probably just going to be this way.
You know what?
It's what it is.
You're a classic, and you've delivered so well. So I have no issues whatsoever with the sound.
I'm gonna do like a spooky thing for Halloween. Like I have a spooky song. I have like the 21 Day song. I'm not gonna use a normal piano sound. I'm gonna use just like a little more. I'm not dressing up. Not unless someone delivers a very authentic 18th century costume. If that happens, I'll put it on. Otherwise, you're just getting me probably in my black dress.
I'll probably be like this guy behind me.
Like in my ritual garb,
But thank you. So we will see you Saturday. Absolutely. And we look forward to your performance. Again, spread around YouTube, Facebook. Just get ready. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Let's see. Ooh.